In 2025, the no-buy movement has transformed from a fringe financial strategy into a mainstream lifestyle choice, embraced by millions seeking freedom from overconsumption. What began as scattered personal challenges on social media has evolved into a cultural shift, changing how we think about spending, ownership, and happiness. The no-buy trend isn't merely about saving money anymore, it's now intertwined with environmental consciousness, mental wellness, and a growing rejection of the mindless consumption that defined previous decades. When paired with a declutter a little a day approach, the no-buy lifestyle creates a powerful framework for lasting change that addresses both the inflow and outflow of possessions in our lives. The surge in no-buy participation came as economic pressures continued mounting in late 2024, with inflation hitting essential goods particularly hard. Financial necessity served as the initial entry point for many, but practitioners quickly discovered benefits extending far beyond their bank accounts. Research shows that 67% of people who completed a 3-month no-buy challenge reported significant improvements in overall life satisfaction, with reduced anxiety and better sleep among the most commonly cited benefits. The psychological relief from stepping off the consumption treadmill has proven so compelling that many participants extend their challenges indefinitely, adopting selective purchasing as a permanent lifestyle. What distinguishes the 2025 no-buy movement from earlier iterations is its sophistication and customization. Rather than rigid rules that set people up for failure, today's approach embraces thoughtful exceptions and personalized frameworks. Most participants now distinguish between strict no-buy categories, items never purchased, replacement-only categories, items purchased only when existing ones are depleted, and planned purchase categories, items budgeted for in advance. This nuanced approach acknowledges that sustainable lifestyle changes must accommodate real-life needs while still challenging harmful consumption patterns. Technology has been instrumental in the movement's expansion, with specialized apps helping participants track non-purchases and calculate theoretical savings. These digital tools not only provide accountability, but transform abstinence into a positive, reward-based experience. The popular Unbuy app, launched in January 2025, has already accumulated over 2 million users, who collectively report $1.3 billion in avoided purchases. Users earn digital badges and contribute to community challenges, creating the same dopamine-triggering reward systems once exploited by shopping apps, now redirected toward non-consumption goals. The parallel rise of the declutter a little a day approach has created perfect synergy with the no-buy movement. This method rejects overwhelming purging sessions in favor of small, sustainable daily actions. Practitioners commit to removing just 1 to 5 items daily, creating a gentle but unstoppable momentum toward a more intentional living space. The psychological benefit of this approach is its manageability. Even on busy days, finding one item to remove feels achievable, preventing the overwhelm that derails more ambitious decluttering schedules. When these two practices converge, they create a powerful ecosystem of intentionality. The no-buy component closes the inflow valve of new possessions, while daily decluttering steadily reduces existing excess. Neuropsychologist Dr. Eliza Chen explains that this combination addresses both sides of the consumption equation. The no-buy challenge interrupts the acquisition habit loop, while daily decluttering provides a replacement behavior that delivers similar satisfaction. Together, they create a complete cognitive reset around our relationship with material goods. Community support has proven essential to the movement's growth. Unlike previous years when participants might struggle alone, 2025 has seen the emergence of thousands of neighborhood no-buy groups, both online and in person. These communities share resources, organize swap meets, and provide encouragement during challenging periods. The social component transforms what could be viewed as deprivation into a shared adventure. Regional Buy Nothing Days have become community celebrations, with free workshops, repair cafes, and skill-sharing events replacing shopping as social activities. Corporate resistance to the movement has taken predictable forms, with major retailers launching conscious consumption campaigns attempting to rebrand shopping as mindful and necessary. However, these efforts have largely failed to regain younger consumers, who increasingly view traditional retail therapy with skepticism. A telling statistic from Retail Analysis Quarterly shows that Gen Z and Alpha generations now spend 42% less on physical goods than millennials did at the same age, instead directing discretionary income toward experiences and services that don't create physical clutter. Environmental impact remains a powerful motivator for many no-buy practitioners. With mounting evidence of ecological damage from fast fashion, disposable goods, and excessive packaging, consumers increasingly recognize that the most sustainable product is the one never purchased. Climate scientist Dr. Marcus Williams notes, if the average American household reduced new purchases by even 25%, we would see measurable reductions in carbon emissions, manufacturing pollution, and landfill waste. The no-buy movement represents one of the most accessible individual climate actions available. The workplace has also felt the influence of this cultural shift. Several forward-thinking companies have implemented no-spend work weeks, where office supplies are reused, lunches are brought from home, and employees collectively avoid unnecessary purchases. Some organizations offer match contributions to employee savings accounts based on documented participation in no-buy challenges. This corporate adoption signals the mainstreaming of what was once considered a fringe financial strategy. The daily decluttering component creates a flywheel effect in the no-buy lifestyle. As practitioners steadily reduce their belongings, they develop heightened awareness of what they already own. This inventory awareness naturally reduces the urge to acquire duplicates or near duplicates of existing possessions. Many participants report discovering items they forgot they owned, effectively shopping their homes instead of stores. This rediscovery process provides the novelty and surprise traditionally sought through shopping, but without the financial or environmental cost. Mental health professionals have taken note of the movement's benefits. Psychotherapist Amara Johnson explains, the combination of no-buy and daily decluttering addresses two significant sources of modern anxiety: financial stress and environmental overload. By reducing both incoming purchases and existing clutter, people create more psychological space. Many of my clients report feeling a mental lightness that medication alone couldn't provide. The approach has proven particularly effective for families with children. Parents report that modeling intentional consumption teaches valuable lessons about delayed gratification, resourcefulness, and non-materialistic sources of happiness. Many families implement modified versions where children participate in the daily decluttering by selecting one toy to donate each week and redirecting would-be purchase funds towards shared experiences or savings goals. These early lessons in financial and material mindfulness may reshape consumption patterns for generations to come. Critics of the movement argue that widespread adoption could harm economic growth, but proponents counter that spending simply shifts rather than disappears. Money saved through reduced impulse purchasing often goes toward higher quality durable goods, experiences, education, or investments, all of which contribute to economic health in more sustainable ways than disposable consumer goods. The emergence of repair economies and secondhand markets has created new business models that thrive within no-buy values while still generating economic activity. The integration of digital organization tools complements the physical decluttering process. Apps that catalog existing possessions help practitioners maintain awareness of what they already own, reducing the out-of-sight, out-of-mind purchases that previously undermined their intentions. Some apps even analyze past purchasing patterns to predict and prevent impulsive spending triggers, sending timely reminders when users enter stores or websites where they've historically overspent. Seasonal transitions offer natural milestones for deeper engagement with both aspects of the practice. Many participants use solstices and equinoxes as opportunities to evaluate their progress, reset intentions, and perform slightly more intensive decluttering sessions. This quarterly rhythm creates natural accountability without the pressure of daily perfection, acknowledging that lifestyle changes happen gradually rather than overnight. The movement has surprising adherence among former retail professionals who witnessed the manipulation tactics used to drive overconsumption. Former visual merchandiser Tanya Williams, who now leads no-buy workshops, shares insights from her 15 years in luxury retail. We were trained to create desire for things people didn't need, to make them feel inadequate without our products. Breaking free from that system feels like reparation for the harm I participated in. As 2025 progresses, the no-buy trend shows no signs of slowing. Its evolution from purely financial strategy to holistic lifestyle framework demonstrates its staying power. When paired with the manageable daily decluttering approach, it offers a realistic pathway to lasting change. By closing the acquisition valve while slowly releasing the pressure of existing possessions, practitioners create sustainable balance in their material lives. The combination addresses both symptoms and causes of overconsumption, making it far more effective than either approach alone. For those considering joining the movement, veterans recommend starting small. Perhaps a 1 month challenge focused on problematic spending categories paired with removing just one item daily. This gentle entry point prevents the overwhelm that derails more ambitious beginnings. As awareness grows and new habits form, the practice naturally expands to encompass more aspects of consumption and possession. The revolution happens not through dramatic purges or deprivation, but through consistent, mindful choices that gradually transform our relationship with the material world.